Now we consider the third method to solve the linear simultaneous equation, graphical method. Suppose we have two linear equations, x minus 2y equal to 4 and 2x plus y equal to 13. We know that each equation represents a straight line. So suppose this line represents first equation and this line represents second equation. These two lines intersect at this point. It is a common point on line 1 and line 2. So the coordinates of this point represent the solution of given two equations. So we have to plot graph of these two linear equations. X minus 2y equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 plus 2y. So we take few points. We take 4 points, 3 or 4 points required. Actually, to draw a straight line, 2 points are sufficient, but we take 3 or 4 points. We write x is equal to 4 plus 2y, one variable in terms of other. Suppose y is equal to 0, then we get 4 plus 2 into 0, 4, x equal to 4. We take y equal to minus 2, 2 minus 2, minus 4, 4 minus 4, 0. We take y equal to 1, 2 into 1, 2, 4 plus 2, 6. Y equal to minus 1, 2 into minus 1, minus 2, 4 minus 2 equal to 2. So these are 4 points on the first line. Similarly, we can take 4 points on the other line. Here we write y equal to 13 minus 2x. So again, x, y and xy. Suppose x is equal to 3. 3 into 2, 6. 13 minus 6, 7. 3, 7. So x is equal to 4. 2 into 4, 8. 13 minus 8, 5. So second point, 4, 5. Then x is equal to say 5. 2 into 5, 10. 13 minus 10, 3. So this point is 5, 3. X is equal to say 6. 2 into 6, 12. 13 minus 12, 1. Next point is 6, 1. So now we can plot these two straight lines. As usual, you draw x and y axis on graph paper. As per our table, we have coefficients. Maximum value, here x coefficient 6, here x coefficient 6, here y coefficient 7. So we plot the graph for that purpose. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on x-axis. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. Then y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So first point 4, 0, x 4, y 0. Second 0 minus 2. Third 6, 1, x 6, y 1. Fourth point x2, y minus 1. So we have these 4 points. Plot this graph. Then for second line, x3y7, x4y5, then x5y3, then x6y1, this point. If you plot this graph on graph paper, you get accurately those lines. For the first line, write here equation x minus 2y equal to 4. For second line, we extend it. Anywhere we write the equation 2x plus y equal to 13. This is the point of intersection. Its coordinates 6, 1. And then we can write that point of intersection is say it is P point, P61. So solution x is equal to 6, y equal to 1. Now at the time of examination, or during examination, what can happen, that whether our solution is correct or not, how we can check it. We have seen first two methods, method of substitution and method of equating coefficients. You solve these two equations by any one of the first two methods and find the solution. If you get the same answer, then that solution that is indicated by the 0.61 is correct. If by any other method, either method of substitution or method of equating coefficients, we are getting other answer, then there may be some error or mistake in plotting the graphs of the straight lines, because here the point of intersection is 6, 1. When actually on the graph paper you draw the lines, sometimes what happens, suppose this is point 6, 1, 6 and here 1. Here we have lines of 1 millimeter at 1 millimeter distance and vertical lines. Students are getting the point of intersection somewhere here, so there is some error. To avoid that error, what you do, you find out the solution by any other method, and we get the solution 6, 1. Then we know the point is 6, 1, which lies on the first as well as on the second line, and then by graphical method you can avoid that mistake, you can avoid that error also. This is the graphical method to solve the linear simultaneous equation. Your first homework is, for these two straight lines on the graph paper, you draw these lines, see whether you are getting answer or not. You can take the same point or different point. And additionally, few problems from our practice set. This is the third method to solve the linear simultaneous equation. Now we see the fourth method, that is required some new concept, that is Cramer's rule.